Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Sue from Crafts and Dough. Welcome to my craft room today. Today I have something different to show you. I've got a class coming up. It's called a Fancy Folds class. I've been playing around with various bits and pieces, and I wanted to make a wobble card. I've not made one for quite some time. I couldn't find my original template, so I've been playing in my craft room and various things. And let's get off cut some old card, a tired card. I couldn't quite get it so it worked right, and I wanted it to go into an envelope, a UK size envelope, A5 envelope. But I couldn't get one right. That didn't look right there. This didn't. That one didn't look the same. That one was too long there. So I couldn't work out what I was doing wrong. So I have to be honest. And I went down to my husband and I said, "Oh, he's quite good at technical drawing and things." So he came up with a little template for me. So we're sitting there with a ruler, and this is how it evolved. So from this came this, and it works. I also wanted to put a square framelit on the top of it. Let me get a bit of cream card that I'm going to be using. So I always wanted to put that on top of it as well. So it had to be like a square. So yeah, really simple, but it fits. It's four inches across, which is really important. So you can get two out of one card, one piece of A4 card. You can also have bits left over, so you can get all your anything else that you might need out of that. So mat or lace. That's quite economical, really. And it does wobble. So yes, it does work. So let me show you how I've done that today. So you start as per my husband's instructions. I start with a piece of card that is 8 inches by 4 inches. So I turn it on the long side, and we're going to score at, where's my scoring tool gone? I had it here a second ago. Oh, there it is, it's disappeared. So you're going to score, let me pull that down so you can see. Oh, sorry folks, a bit miserable here today. It's a rainy old day. We're going to start at 2 inches and 4 inches. Then we're going to make a little notch at the 6-inch mark, either side. So I'm just going to go along there, and that's about 6 inches. There we are, hopefully. I'll measure that. I'll double check with my ruler that my mark is in the right place. I can put a little pencil mark there actually, let's find a pencil. So it needs to be 2 inches from the edge of this edge of the card. So I'm just going to go to 4 and do a little 2-inch notch, and I was right. 2 and 2. We're obviously going to cut off this corner, these two corners of the card, to make it into like a, have I got that right? Oh, I think I got more on my, there we are. Okay, we're going to chop those off. This is quite easy with our paper trimmer, so it's quite easy to do. So I'm going to, I'm missing a mark here. Oh, look at the state of my paper trimmer's got a lot of, in the groove here, it's got a load of my last project that I was doing. Let me find a pokey tool and poke that out. It might be annoying. Oh, whoops. There you go. I missed a mark actually, and it is only 2 inches, half of this card as well. So let's grab my ruler and let's put a 2-inch mark on there. You can see where that is. So we're now going to chop off the corners from that pencil mark to that pencil mark, I can't speak, and across. So let's see those two marks. It's quite dark here today. There we are, that's that corner done. And the other one. So we now have our pointed bit of our square. Then we've got one more. Getting the other. We've got one more score mark to pop in. I find it easier to do it this way. So we need to mark from this corner at that point, that edge of our corner, to that one. Edge of the corner, is that the right word? And it should go. Oops, I've not done that very well. I can't see my. Right, let's try. Right, on the 6. Let's get that on the 6, and let's get that there on the 6. Let's try that a bit better. There we go. So I didn't line that up very well. It won't matter when we're on our card. So again, I'm going to come down on my 6 groove. Let's line that up. Let's line that up a bit better. Is that going to work? There we go. We're coming down 6. There we are. That'll still work okay on our design. I've just gone a bit wonky on one of my lines there, but it'll be fine. We can get our bone folder. Bone folder is really important for this part because we need to nicely crease all of our edges. And you do need to go over them quite well. So now when we've done that, we'll do our last fold as well. I'm going to do the last one both ways because I want it to be quite good. There we are. So that now those bits are going to go in like so. That comes forward and that folds flat like so. Now I'm just going to gently get my bone folder over it so it encourages it to stay in that position. And there we are. That's the base of our Wobble card done. How cool is that? That's really cool. I like that. Look at my edges there. Doesn't look flat. There you go. Just go over it if it needs any edges sort of going over to make it nice and crisp. There we are. That's our. This is in Berry Bushel, by the way. This is a card that's going to be retiring later on in the year. So I quite like it. I've not used it enough for it. It's great for men's cards or whatever you might be doing. It's a good, really good colour. Today I'm going to be doing a. Oh, my voice is going. I'm going to be using. I'm doing a child's card really, but you could. I'm saying child's card. You could use it as a bit of a zoo card from Animal Outing, and I have already. What have I done? I've punched them. No, not punched them. I've stamped them and cut them out. So I've got all the three. Got the rhinoceros, the giraffe, and the kangaroo. So I've done them ahead of time and coloured them in. So that'd be pretty boring if I did that. I've chopped off the rhinoceros. He's got a little bird on the top. I did that by accident, but I actually want to put some. He's going to be holding a balloon or something, I thought. So something along those sort of lines. I think we're going to be going down that way. My desk is a bit messy today. So let's finish this card off. So I also wanted to, because it is a zoo sort of theme, I wanted to put some sort of leafy type leaves or something on there. So I have punched out a few leaves, and all I've done is to make them look a bit more, as if they look a bit more like a leaf and not just sort of flat and plain. I've just got some green ink and a bit of a sponge and just gone around them quickly. It didn't take a second, but it looks really effective. So let me find one. There's one here I'm not done. There you go. That's one I've not done. That looks quite plain, so I'm just going to go around it a little bit with a teeny bit of ink. I'm using Old Olive here on the ink, so just gives it a bit more. So it looks a bit more like a leaf, a bit more realistic. I'll grab my glue. Yeah, so I'm going to put it together. So I think I'm going to grab it. I'm just going to take my pencil marks off because they're annoying me. There we are. And I think I wasn't quite sure about the layout of the card, so my idea is to have rubber bits everywhere. I'm not quite sure whether they're all going to go, whether he's going to go behind him. I don't mind them coming off the card, and I may lose a little bit of the kangaroo. So I think something like that. Yes. And I'm going to put them on dimensionals. I'm probably going to keep him flat. Oh, is that the way I was going to do it? No, try the other way. Is that the other way? Oh, I can't remember now. I had this laid out in my head. I think we might have to move the... one's going to have a balloon. Where's my numbers? Okay. So I'm going to also be using the Family Party stamp set. And I'm going to... on my balloon I punched out, I have a punch... A few bits out here today. I have the balloon punch that I really like. I've used this quite a lot. Oh, no water up here. I've got a froggy in my throat. So I wanted to put some numbers on the balloon. I also wanted to make this a little bit more, so not so flat. So what I'm going to do, let's stamp it first, shall we? I'm getting ahead of myself. Right, getting too excited. Right, calm down, Sue. I'll have to show you things. So I'm going to put, this is for someone who's going to be 1 year old. So I'm going to put a number 1 on it. But in the stamp set, it also says lots of different things. So happy, so it says, let me show you on there. It says like happy, so first birthday, something like that I want to put. So I want to put happy on there. Where's happy? I've put happy out already on the little stamp set, I think. Have I? Yes, I think I have somewhere. There we are. So I've got happy, which also fits on my balloon. So I want to put that on the slant, I think, a little bit. So happy. I'll show you what I'm doing in a sec. So does that make sense there? Happy. Oh, where's it gone? So happy is there. And then I want to put an ST on there because it's his first birthday. But you can make this for any sort of child. I don't make very many children's cards, I have to be honest. But that I have a grandson now. We have a grandson now, so that may all change. So hopefully that will encourage me to make a few more. I'm going to put the first up there. So happy. Can you see that? Let's put that there. Got inky fingers. Oh, there we are. Happy first. And I'm going to make that a little bit rounded. Hopefully that will go, there we are, like that. So that's that bit done. I've got my leaves and everything done. So then I think I'm going to start assembling. And I'm just going to place my leaves. I've done two different colours of leaves. I've done a garden green and a garden green and old olive in my leaves. So I'm going to start by putting a few leaves down, and all I'm going to do is just, oh, my glue came out a bit quick there, is just put the leaves down first. I'm getting glue everywhere now. That came out a bit quick for me, that glue. I had it up the other way ready. Normally it's camera shy, now I'm gushing out. So I'm going to just put some leaves in that around randomly. Hopefully I've done enough. I think I've done about 5 of each, I think I did. So, oh, I've got the wrong side on that. I've got that uninked side there. There we are. Let's put these down. I don't know if you can hear my cat. He's just come into my room. He sat down and he started to snore. I don't know if he sat next to the side of me. He's been breathing very loudly today. So I'm just going to sort of place them all round my, I think I'm just going to see how that looks. I'm going to put my little heifer lump down. I'm going to put him, I can always add the last few leaves on there. I've only got mini dimensionals at the moment. I don't know where my big ones have gone. They seem to have disappeared, but that's okay. I want him raised up, so my elephant's going to go on there first. And it's going to go very sort of slanted, so that's going to be about there. My heifer lump, I'm going to tuck him behind, and he's going to fit about kind of there. And I only want him to be kind of on the edge of the card, so he's just sort of like coming to say hello. I'm just going to put a bit of glue on him, and I'm going to tuck him in like that, hopefully. There we go. But I want him sort of coming off the edge of my card, so it looks a bit as if he's coming out. There's plenty of glue there for that one. There we are, that's that. I wanted to put a bit of a leaf sort of behind. It really kind of depends how you want it to be, you know. There we go. So I want them to be sort of like behind leaves or munching leaves, or so it looks. You see what I'm doing there? Yeah, okay. That looks pretty good. Let's put my rubbish in the bin. So that will fit on there, something like that. And what I do want to do is to put the top of the card, looks a bit too plain. So all I'm going to do is grab a bit of balmy blue ink or something. Where's my balmy blue? And a sponge. So I don't have any. I'll use the other side of that sponge. Oh, me sitting down on my chair. Air whooshes out. It makes a. I'm just going to grab a. I just want a little bit of sky on there, really. There we go. Should have probably done that first, but that's just the way I craft sometimes. I should have probably just sponged off a bit. There we go. That's not too bad. So, oh, my giraffe has moved. Let's re-secure him. There you go. So that's going to sit on there something like that. I just need to put my balloon on there now. And I want a teeny bit of twine just to put round the card, around the balloon, so it's not just sort of suspended there. So I'm just going to wrap that around the base of the balloon, the little bit that you normally blow into. So all I'm going to do is just do a little circle off camera there, do a little circle like that, then pop that, hold that over there like so, and then just catch it in there. I think you caught that bit. There we go. And all I'm going to do then is just get that and then just have it so it's sort of, hopefully, so it's coming down a little bit. There we are. So I think I'm going to secure that down now. My, oh, whoops, it's gone flying off. Let's get that on my card and then just add the balloon, and then I think I want a happy birthday. I think I'm more or less there. So I did want a little bit of a border around the blue. Oh, have I got that on straight? No. Oops, let's move that across a bit. There we go. So it's quite a lot going on here. I do want a little bit more at the bottom there. That's the great beauty of these things. You can just add them really. You think, oh, I just need another leaf there, or just go and add another one. There you go. So that gives him quite a leaf, sitting in a bit of a forest or wherever he's sitting. That looks quite cute. I quite like that. One thing I must do also is to put a bit of glue on this piece here so it sticks down to the base of the card. I should have done that a little bit earlier, but I get carried away. So let's pop a bit of glue on there and hold that in. I'm just going to hold that from the back so to make it wobble and the mechanism work. I just need to add my balloon and put happy birthday on there, and we're good to go. I just think we want one dimensional to hold it. Oh, these mini ones are great for that, because obviously I only want a little bit. Oh, I might actually see if I can tie that round the elephant's ear. My cat's just come and say hello, he's still in here. I want it to be anchored somehow, the balloon. So let me just see if I can get that round the elephant's ear. Sorry, no, it's not an elephant, it's a rhinoceros, isn't it? There we go. So let's just trim that off with a pair of scissors. Oh, there we are. Okay, so then just take that. And there we go. I quite like the way that's that's quite cute, that card. So I just want a happy birthday to go on the bottom, and I'll put a couple of birthdays. Whoops, that's my cat saying hello. Whoops, let's just put these ink pads. Hello, Zeta. Come to say hello to you all out there. Go on, where you go? Move over. Good boy. That's his tail. Whoops, sorry. This is how my craft cat comes in to say hello. Now I wanted birthday. I'm going to use the that punch, can't remember what it's called, but it is in the current catalogue. What label is it called? I can't remember. I'll add it to the video at the end. So I want a couple of birthdays. And this is just a great stamp. It's a great set, actually. This really, you know, everyone should have something like this in your craft room. You know, it's great. So I'm going to do that a little bit so it's a bit straight at one edge, and use that in there on that one. One and the other one. So I want to make it so it's a bit different. So I'm going to put birthday there. Or should I put it there? Oh, actually I might change my mind completely and put birthday there. Oh, yes. Okay. I thought where it's going to go, but, you know, I haven't planned this card, so that's why this is how I craft. So you're really crafting along with me today. I kind of have an idea in my head, but, you know, get some bits done and, you know. and their birthday. Quite busy that. Obviously it does take the weight of it. I know there's quite a lot on there, quite a lot of leaves and things, but obviously it does wobble. You're not seeing that. It does wobble and it will move. So when my grandson gets it, he can probably hold it in his hand a little bit, probably go straight in his mouth, but you know, it's there we are. But it does go flat and it does go in an envelope, so that was really important. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Hop over to my blog on my website. If you'd like to buy any of the supplies that I've used today, then you can. I think I'll try and get a picture of this on the blog, on the video after the video's done. Can't speak. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Oh, don't forget to click on subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. I like that. That's cute. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Have a crafty day. Bye bye.